members of the committee that oversights the implementation of the Constitution of Kenya. My name is Gathoni Wa Muchomba and I'm the chair of this committee.
Cool.
I have my vice chair with me here, the Honorable Kamket, member for Tiati constituency, and many other members here elected by the people of Kenya to the National Assembly. And I'm glad that this committee has the face of Kenya from all over this country. And we are the people who are mandated by the National Assembly of Kenya under the standing order and also through the Constitution, as entrenched in the Constitution, to oversight the implementation of the Constitution. We are here in Mombasa and we had come for a retreat for 2 days. And our retreat was to deal with matters that have been pending concerning the implementation of the Constitution by the National Service Police Commission. This is an independent commission whose mandate is to oversight the operations of the National Police Force or Service and to make sure that the Constitution is aligned to as they execute their mandate to serve the public of Kenya. We had some letters that were written to us from the National Police Service Commission, letters that were full of lamentations on matters to do with infringements of their rights as they try to implement their mandates. Of concern, and very great concern, is the conflict and overlap of duties between the National Police Service Commission Chair and the Commission in totality in respect to the work that is being done by the Inspector General of Police, that is the IG, and the ex-official members of National Police Service Commission. The overlap of duties and conflict of activities has brought a lot of confusion, and some of those impact of the confusion has affected the way our police service is operating. About a month ago, we issued a request and an invite to the Total National Police Service Commission to our committee in Nairobi, which they honored and they appeared in our committee. And after a long day discussion and deliberation, we agreed that the matters that we were supposed to unbundle were very heavy and we needed to do a whole day retreat or 2 days retreat. To our shock today, after arranging the retreat, members of the National Police Service Commission who are ex-officials of that commission and they are uniformed, that is the IG and his 2 deputies, have refused to attend this retreat. Yet, this was the retreat where we were supposed to unbundle the issues, align the issues, recommend some change of policies and laws so that the conflicting matters can be sorted out. So we are here to register our disappointment as members of Parliament through the powers given to us from the standing orders of the National Assembly and the Constitution of Kenya. It is now very clear that the issues that have been there have been created by people voluntarily and intentionally. And that is why the IG and his 2 deputies are missing in this meeting. Unfortunately, today we have only heard from one side of the story. We wanted to hear from the other side of the uniformed commissioners so that we can understand where the problem is. But from the look of things, there seems to be a very clear intention to sabotage the way the National Police Service Commission is supposed to operationalize according to the Constitution of Kenya. And to make it worse, the issues we have had today from this retreat clearly indicates that the current IG, Koome, has a problem, and that is a personal problem. Because there cannot be a situation where the previous IGs, the Boynet of this world that were there, didn't have these issues. The Kavuludis of this world, was it Kavuludi? Yes. Sorry, the Kavuludi was there, Boynet, yes. The Mutiambai of this world, they didn't have these issues that we are hearing today. So this seems to be a personal issue, and we wanted the IG to come and express himself to us and tell us why he has a problem working with the chair of the commission, why he denies quorum to the National Police Service Commission whenever there is a meeting, why he recruits police officers officers alone without involving his commission, while he promotes police officers alone, unilateral decisions without consulting the commission. Yet, he's a member of that commission. And most importantly, how many sittings has he attended as the IG, as a member of that commission? And why does he deny the commission quorum to sit and deliberate on national issues? Now, as a mother and as a leader, I would want these members of mine, these colleagues of mine to also contribute. But I'm very, very concerned with the numbers of our police officers who are succumbing to a lot of depression, succumbing to a lot of frustration and committing suicide and killing each other. We have had so many of those incidences, and we wanted the police commission to tell us what they are doing, but they look like their hands are tied, and therefore we are here to tell the Kenyans that we are trying to sort this out, but we need to be heard in a different arena, and that is why we had this retreat. I would request that my members also say something. The Vice Chair.
Let me just add to what Chair said, and for the record, my name is Gathoni Wa Muchomba. I'm a member of Parliament of the Nyata constituency and a member of this committee. There is a committee for constitution, implementation and oversight. And I want to say that the IG committed in front of these members to actually come for the 2 days, because from his submission, he was very worried of the trend and the operations between the chair and the IG in both offices, in terms of the coordination and the operationalization of the National Police Service. And it is obvious we have today witnessed as members what really happens when the National Police Service wants to run its mandate. We have literally seen sabotage of quorum, and Schedule 2 of the Police Act, National Police Service Act, really describes the uniformed members of the commission, that is the IG and his 2 other colleagues, to be mandatory officers that are supposed to attend the meeting of the National Police Service. So by them not appearing in this retreat, it is actually a sabotage that is seen to be tending on the issue of continuous lack of quorum. And the minimum number of meetings that the National Police Service is supposed to do is 4 in a year, quarterly. But they are not able to achieve quorum. And that is as per the Constitution and the Act. So while we are listening to these civilian members of the National Police Service Commission, we have now understood where the problem is coming from. And I want to condemn, in the strongest terms possible, the fact that the IG is a sabotager of what he is supposed to be promoting. The writers of the Constitution were not wrong when they said that there should be a National Police Service Commission. An independent office. Because we know what has been happening before. We are now trying to link what is happening to our security organs and lack of security in some areas of this country to the real sabotage and personalization of the office of IG and lack of any consultation whatsoever to the people who are supposed to be looking at what the IG is supposed to be doing. So I take toll from the chair to condemn, and we are going to take actions involving even calling the IG to explain himself. And if he is not able to come again, we are going to go ahead and recommend for his removal from office if he is continuing to sabotage the work of National Police.